This episode of 410 TV is brought to you by Snaps DX Biomarker Technology.
This is Isha, Big Brother Boomerang down here at 410 Line Dancers. This is 410 Line Dancers TV, the culture series. We need you to subscribe, because if you don't, Lady Steph gonna come over there and she's gonna take your job, whatever it is. Because how many jobs you got?
10.
Yeah, you got like 10 jobs. She looking for number 11, so subscribe or she gonna take it. So I'm just saying. So, Lady Steph, you out of DMV area. What part of the D or the M or the V are you in?
I'm not.
You're not none of them. Where you at?
I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, you good. I missed all that, right? So you not in. Did you used to dance with Kenny J?
Yes.
Okay. Did Kenny J encourage you to branch out and start your own thing?
No, and I have not branched out and started my own thing.
Oh.
So I Am Kenny J Production is a social club.
Okay.
Stepping with Steph is a line dance class.
Oh, okay. So tell us about Stepping with Steph. What is your name? Are you Steph? Who are you?
My first name is Adrian.
Right.
My middle name is Stephanie.
Okay.
So that's where the Stepping with Steph comes from.
Right.
At work and in school, I'm Adrian. At home, family and friends, I'm Stephanie. It's just the way it is.
Is it just like a alias in case you do some crime? They don't know who to.
Middle name. It's my middle name. Okay. So growing up, I guess my family didn't like Adrian. I'm not sure, because they did not call me that, even though my mom named me that.
Oh.
So that's where that came from, and I carried it all the way up until 6th grade when I went to school by myself, and they said Adrian, and I said here. From that point on, I started going by both names.
Ah, okay. Because I'm like Adrian, Steph, Lady Steph, all that kind of stuff. So you've been line dancing how long?
I would say somewhere between, after COVID, my whole frame is messed up with time. I want to say it's under 10 years.
Under 10 years. Nobody could figure that out, because you've been out there doing this thing. You've been doing a lot of stuff, though.
Well, when I first started dancing, I realized there were so many dances out there that I didn't know, and since I'm just a teacher, it's just what I do, I thought, well, I should start teaching so that I can learn and retain more dances in my mind.
Right.
So I think I choreographed my first dance in maybe 17, so I have been dancing maybe a year before that.
Oh, wow. I don't know why I thought you was out there. I'm probably not the only one that thinks you've been out there a lot longer.
I agree.
Okay.
So I came in and they asked me what I wanted to learn, and I said, go hard or go home.
Yeah.
Right.
We got one like that.
Eyebrows went up, but I did it.
Yeah, we got one like that. We got shout out to Kit Kat in our group, who came in and wanted to learn F it right off the bat. So yeah.
Did she get it?
Oh yeah, she got that.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I always Kit Kat's good. So you're like that. You wanted to jump up, learn the hard stuff right off the bat.
So it wasn't just because it was hard. I loved the dance when I saw it, and I love the song. It's one of my favorite. So I felt like that's the dance I needed to learn.
All right. So how did you transition from line dancing? And then I saw you speak. So we're not even going to touch the other stuff just yet. But I saw you speaking, you and your husband speaking at the UC Awards. How'd you get to doing that?
Well, because I am an ordained minister.
Right. So talk to us about ordained ministry.
It depends on what you want to know about it. I mean, that's a hard thing to just answer. So I've been in church all my life.
Right.
As with teaching, it's a calling for me. You know, I could just walk into a classroom and pick up a book and pretty much teach it. I can't take credit for that, because that's something that's God-given. It's my calling, so I walk in it. So it was very easy for me to do it in the line dance world. And then in church, I didn't choose to preach. I was called to preach, but I consider myself more of a teacher preacher than a hoop and hollering preacher, though I'm Pentecostal, so I can give you the best of both worlds.
She can hoop and holler now.
I can be the tambourine, give me some drums, I can play with them a little bit too. So
do all that stuff. Okay. And then also you're Eastern Star on top of that?
I am. I just joined the Eastern Stars this year in January.
All right, so how did you get into that? Well, tell me how you got into that.
So my grandmother, my dad's mom, was an Eastern Star, so I just remember seeing her with all the white. She didn't talk about it, so I really didn't know much about it. And then Foster Military Lodge asked me to come and teach my class there. And then the rest is history. It was like, well, have you ever thought about being an Eastern Star? I was like, well, my grandmother was, and they started the ball rolling, and now I'm an Eastern Star.
Right. And then you go from teaching to designing all this stepping with Steph stuff, all the bling stuff. How you got the designing stuff? You say it came kind of from your brain, but talk about some of your unique clothing designs, because I think some of your stuff is pretty unique and just fabulous in the line dance community.
That's hard for me to talk about because it doesn't seem so unique to me. It just seems natural, like the thing to do. So it's not something that requires a lot of energy. I started doing merchandise because I was in charge of merchandise for I Am Kenny J, production and social club. And I had about 5 vendors, but they weren't giving me what I wanted when I wanted it. There was always an issue. So I thought to myself, I see people online making stuff, I could do it. So I called Drea in Tampa, and I said, listen, I see what you're doing. She said, order this, this, that, and when it comes in, we'll just do a quick little whatever on FaceTime, and that's what happened. It'll be 2 years Thanksgiving.
Wow.
And I had that 45 minutes, and then from that point on, it just turned into a business. Seriously, I was just making my stuff for whoever else. I would post it on social media, and I would wake up to orders. Hey, how much is that? Can you make me that? So now I'm shipping things out at least 2-3 times a week.
Wow. Wow. And then you now transition into DJ, Lady Steph.
Yeah.
How'd you get into even DJing? So I've heard the story, but I want you to tell it because, you know, it's rumor. So
I think it was 5 years ago. Pleasure was DJing out on the deck. And I said, how do you do this? Just show me a little something. So he showed me how to do it. He told me to mix it and bring it in. If I thought I knew what I was doing, I did. And he just walked away and was like, all right, I'm going to go dance for a little bit. It was just fun.
Wow.
And then for my birthday, I came home, the garage door went up, and the whole DJ setup was there. And I couldn't put a car in, so I looked at my husband. He was like, happy birthday. I'm like, my birthday is the end of the month. How did we get here? He said, you have till the end of the month to learn it.
Wow.
And I had my first gig on Mother's Day.
Wow. Wow. So you out here line dancing, designing, DJing, Eastern starring, ordaining. You doing it all. When you gonna slow down? I saw you had your birthday too. You had a big blowout.
Yeah.
Big.
So for my 55th, I came up with 5 different ways to celebrate 5 different days. And everything had 5 in it. So when we did the dinner, there were 5 entrees, 5 desserts, 5 wines. So I just kept playing the 5s. So my mind is just creative like that. Like my husband got up, we said good morning. He went downstairs and came back up, and I was like, I got an idea for my birthday. And he said, you thought of all that in the time I went downstairs and came back up? It's just how my mind works.
And so I've heard about your husband. And how he supports not only your line dances stuff. I don't know if he really line dances that much, but he's super supportive.
Yeah.
So, great guy.
Yes.
Great guy.
Yes.
How'd you get such a great guy?
So I was going out with a girlfriend, and I was not looking for anyone, and I was just dancing, doing my thing. First time at this place, but it was a place that he went to frequently. So for about an hour, I watched him watch me. He'd be over here, then he would be over there, and he just kept moving around the room. So he had my attention because I was like, I need to keep my eye on that guy. I'm not sure what's going on. So he walked up to me and he said, you want to dance? And I said, well, to be honest with you, I don't really freestyle much. I'm just a line dancer. And he was like, well, you do what you do, I'll do what I do. And the song came on, I took off, and he's kind of chasing me around the floor, like, what the heck are you doing? And then we just laughed about it for hours, and then we just sat and talked. I didn't dance anymore that night. He walked me to my car. We exchanged numbers because he said he wanted to make sure I made it home safely. That's how he got my number. And then we started talking, and the rest is history. He became my very best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He's a really good guy, though. So what's his name for the people in them streets who don't know?
His name is Lorenzo Christmas, or Nafis. That's what a lot of his friends and family call him.
See, I didn't know about the Nafis part, so I'm glad that I asked that.
Yeah.
So one more time, what is his name?
So his name is Lorenzo Christmas, no middle name.
Okay.
But his Muslim name is Nafis Muhammad.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't even know he was Muslim, so salam alaikum to him. For sure.
Well, I can't respond to that. I can
okay,
say
well, I'll say it to him, though. He'll know.
Okay.
He'll know what I'm talking
I
about.
got it, yeah.
All right.
I know what you're talking about, but it's not my language, so.
All right, so we have been talking to Lady Steph out here, stepping with Steph. Do you do aerobics, too?
So I had to stop a lot of things because I just jumped in. I was doing Zumba, aerobics, swimming, running, lunging, and my knees started feeling it. So the doctor said, you need to pick and choose. So line dance became my number one.
Okay, so my other...
Bike ride as well.
What don't this woman do? I also want to know about all your fitness stuff. How you stay so in shape at 55? That's a lot of people want to know that.
Okay, so there are a lot of things that run in my family, you know, high blood pressure, sugar, diabetes, and the list goes on. And then I just do not want that to be my story. So I do whatever I need to do to keep myself healthy. Yeah.
So that's great news. We want to definitely keep healthy, definitely be a continuous learner, because I think that's your story for sure. Continuous improvement. We've been talking to Lady Steph. Lady Steph, are you going to be on that 2025 cruise?
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I'm trying to bring my family and friends. I threw it out there. I said, listen, fam, we can have a reunion on the ship. We do not have to worry about the food. We don't have to worry about anything except packing our bags and going. Somebody will even make our bed. So I'm trying to push it that way because I'm tired of going to funeral after funeral and everyone says, oh, we need to get together. 2025, here's your opportunity. Pay your money, book your tickets, and we can all fellowship together.
All right, so that means you need to be out there. If you want to see Lady Steph out here doing one of them thousands of things that she does, you might be out here on that 2025 cruise, and you're going to be also able to dance with her.
Absolutely. I can make you merchandise, everything, whatever you need, I got you.
Right, I'm going to need my name on the back of my stuff because we ain't do that this last time. Well, Go Get It did that, but still, 2025, we've been talking to Lady Steph from New Jersey. Wonderful. When are you guys throwing an event?
We as in Steph?
Steph or Kenny?
You would have to ask Kenny that.
Okay, when's Steph throwing an event? Because you're doing everything
I
else.
didn't plan to. So I'm actually going to do things through my lodge.
Okay.
So I will do pop-ups, line dance, have different things that just entertain and bring people in. So a little different than a line dance event because it won't be you just come and we dance. Right. It will be a mixture of things. So we might have bop, we may have cha-cha, we might have line dancing, facials, massages, you know, whatever.
All that good stuff. We've been talking to Lady Steph out here from New Jersey. Come, make sure you subscribe. Come to the Texas Jam. Are you coming to the Texas Jam?
Tell me a little more about it.
Well, it's going to be our 10-year anniversary. So, we need to be. We're going to act the damn fool. So we're going to have intermediate, easy, advanced line dance. I don't care what kind of line dancer you are. We're going to have it. We're going to have a health fair. We got the very best in the game health fair. Then we got our Dr. No More Drama over there who coordinates our, No More Drama.
Okay.
She is our neurologist. She makes sure that our health fair is on point. So she has done absolutely excellent work as our health fair coordinator. So our director, coordinator, queen of everything that's health fair related. I just have to sit up there and look pretty, and then she just runs the rest of it. So, as a matter of fact, I don't even know how pretty I need to look. I just let her do it. So.
Sounds good. And what are the dates again?
It's June 14th, 15th, and 16th of 2024.
Let me double check. I think isn't something going on in New Orleans that week too?
No.
No, then okay. If it's not, I'm there.
Okay. All right. So we'll be looking forward to seeing y'all. Until the next episode, y'all. Thank you, and make sure you subscribe. All right.